And now for one of my personal favorites. Mostly because of the voice acting. It is, yeah, I'd go so far to say that it is worse than the 70s Godzilla movie. Just listen.
Be advised, Mr. Yoshida will be arriving on scene shortly.
Acknowledge control.
Courtyard has been secured. We are ready down here.
I don't know why he does this. He's gonna get himself killed.
Mr. Yoshida is entering the courtyard. Everybody on your toes.
Stay sharp, people. Anybody here could be a hostile.
Oh, goodness.
Good as you are. Politicians should stay behind the bulletproof glass like they're instructed to. It's too hot for him to be grandstanding with the people.
You have to ask yourself, does this cross through offensive and into hilarious? I think it does. Oh, also stuff's happening. If you would move, I could go.
Get down there and buy us some time.
Thank you. Oops. Pretty sure there was one more guy. Yep. You owe me. So that's actually one of the harder opening areas. Fortunately, they do give you a health pack there. Also, that. Another amusing thing about this level is that they threw in a ton of references in here. Obviously, this is fairly low resolution, but if you happen to be into anime or manga, you are probably catching a lot of stuff here. In fact, I can name a good number of these, or at least what they're supposed to be. Pretty amusing. Anyways, we're going to go through here and continue on.
We're heading into the building across the plaza from the skywalk. Manaka has some fresh rounds for you if you're low.
Oh, fresh rounds. Sounds good.
Here you go. Don't use it all in one place.
People died today.
Scout out that alley over there.
Okay, you're going to want to immediately run over here.
Tanaka's down. Get over here. That was the gang leader. Yoshifune.
Yeah.
Yoshida is safe. Get after that sniper. Chase him down and take him out.
Okay. So yeah, you do want to run over here immediately and fire at that guy, because otherwise he will kill the VIP and you will lose. And that's not so good. At least they do give us the AUG for this, and that's always okay with me. This is Source Engine, so watch out for the barrels. If you've played any Source Engine games, you know that barrel physics are something it struggles with. Let's just put it that way.
Chase down that sniper! Sure.
Also, all the cashiers look the same. What? What do you want? Heh, you blinked. Alright. There we go. Yeah, don't worry too much about the rocket launcher. It can't hit you through the glass. One of the amusing things in this, too, is that the terrorists look the same as, you know, as they do on every map, but they all have Japanese voices this time. So, one thing to make handling these boxes a little bit easier is that you can actually hold E and move them around that way. Took me a while to realize that the first time I played, and that became a real problem, as we'll see later on. But as long as you remember that you can move it manually. Yeah, these little rapscallions. Anyways, as I was saying, as long as you remember that you can move it that way, it's not too big a deal. Guess he changed his mind. You had to have known that guy was going to be there. Oh, get out of the way. Come on. There we go. We'll get that in a second. That's hilarious. Okay. So, you're going to want to take this little box here. You know, it's usually faster to just run into it, but not in this case. So, if you are able to jump in here, grab yourself an auto sniper, and the best thing about it is that it also has full ammo. So, not too shabby. Now, as far as this goes right here, you can move the box over here and then jump on this ledge, but you can actually make it without the box. It's just a little trickier. There we go. This part tripped me up a little bit when I didn't know that you could hold the box, because you actually have to get this down there, which isn't exactly doable unless you know that you can do that. It might not be immediately obvious, but this is actually where you're going. And as this is a first-person shooter, you obviously couldn't just pull your way up. That wouldn't make sense. Also, that looks... Whoop. Hold that thought. That looks very much like a UPS truck, doesn't it? Maybe they have those in Japan and I just don't know that. If only there was a way. So many action rolls. I almost shot you. She also has the same face. Turn around. Now look afraid. Good. Just like in multiplayer. Granted, that doesn't actually work in multiplayer, but hey. Basically just take these sections slowly because everything is kind of multi-tiered and you're very likely to get shot. Shocking, I know. Well, seeing as I don't care about the hostage's life, now it works. The voices. Well, that was fair. So yeah, if she dies, you lose. So, assuming that you end up in that situation, there's actually not really any way you can win. But we will be prepared this time. Yeah, there you go. Just move off to the side.
Thank you. Good job, Operation. That sniper's out for the count.
And that's that. Hopefully you found it hilarious, just like I did.